Good afternoon. Hi and hello, everyone. This is Scott Aaron. I hope everyone is having an amazing and a productive week. So, as always, wherever you end up watching this from, please do, as you hop on, say hi and where you are coming in from. Would love to hear from you. And as always, please share this. So Betsy's coming in. Hi, Bets. Good to see you. So coming in from LinkedIn, coming in from Facebook, say hi and where you're coming in from. Just want to hear how you guys are. You can throw some hearts, some emojis, like or love the video. You can tag some people that you feel need to see this and hear this message. Share it. And as always, if you do end up coming in on the replay, please always use hashtag replay so I always know to come back, get a notification, and say hello. So, first, I just want to say, thank you to everyone that is still engaging from the LinkedIn Live that I did on Monday. I got some great messages from people about how useful they found it. And I also wanted to jump on and give you guys some extra tips today. Specifically on LinkedIn, there's a lot. It's becoming more active. There are more people that are on the platform. And there are three, and I was reading some blogs this morning and I was doing my normal research. And I was looking at and to see what is actually frustrating the users of LinkedIn most. What is really causing them to not enjoy the platform? And there were about 8 or 9 different things, but I pulled out the top 3 that I found very interesting. You're welcome, Ron. So glad you're enjoying it. Hey, Jessica. Awesome. Sewell, Jersey. I'm in Marlton, right down the road. Awesome. Good to see another Jerseyan. I don't know what we are, but good to see someone from our home state on here. Now, what Ron is referring to, my wife and I are actually in the midst of doing a 5-day LinkedIn intensive. Tonight is day 4, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern tonight in our private Facebook group. Still not too late to join. People are jumping in every day. So if you would like to take part, just say, I would like to, and I can send you a registration link of how you can jump in. We're actually training on how to personally brand yourself on LinkedIn tonight. Tomorrow, we're going over the 20-minute routine to set yourself up for success on LinkedIn. Saturday, we're doing some Q&A. Sunday, we're going to be doing Q&A and a bonus training, which we're going to be talking about. Monday of next week is also a bonus training. And Tuesday, some more Q&A. Shannon, good to see you coming on. So if anybody does want to, Colleen, awesome. I will send that over to you after we are done live here. Would love to have you a part of the intensive. And then again, for those that jump on the intensive late, in the units section, there's replays, day 1, day 2, day 3. So even though you're jumping in on day 4, you can go back and you can watch all of the past trainings that we've done, and they are actually available to watch back until next Tuesday. Plenty of time to catch up. So let's go over those things. If you're coming on, definitely say hi and where you're coming in from. Would love to hear from you. Throw some hearts. Depending upon what platform you're on, you can do the light bulb. You can do the hand clap to celebrate. If you're on LinkedIn, Facebook, thumb, heart, whatever you feel like giving this. And someone said network marketing is annoying on LinkedIn. Hello from Amsterdam. And again, I'm going to be getting into that in a quick second, but I'm glad that you made mention of that. So there are 9 things that are really getting at people right now on LinkedIn. And I picked out the top 3. So number 1, and I'm also going to give you a solution of what we can do to better the platform. So number 1, people using auto-generated messages that are inauthentic. People using auto-generated and inauthentic messages. And type Y or yes in the chat box if you've ever gotten one of these. Because I don't think anyone anyone on here, whether you're on Facebook or LinkedIn, if you've spent any serious time on LinkedIn, I think every single one of us has gotten one of these auto-generated, disingenuine, 18-paragraph long drunkalog messages. Ron says yes. I mean, that's not a way to connect with an audience. That's not a way to generate rapport. You know, people think, oh, the easiest thing to do, you know what? I'm just going to set it and forget it. I'm going to get some software. I'm going to get a company that's just going to, you know, spray and pray and message people for me, right? It doesn't work. I mean, how many of us would really respond to something like that? Not many, if not any, because we're craving human connection right now. We are craving ways to establish rapport and connection and business relationships on LinkedIn. So I'm not sure who started talking about the methodology of, you know, getting software and, you know, just automate the process of you connecting with people. I'm not sure who suggested that, but it doesn't work. Above that, it's actually going against the rules and regulations compliantly on LinkedIn. We're not supposed to be using software, and doesn't even really work. It doesn't. So what can we do? And I'll give you guys a perfect example, and I'll share a story with you. So there's this one person, and I don't know why they messaged me, right? And this was the third time. So I have like a 3 strike in your rule out, right? So this person messaged me about 6 months ago. Hey, Joe, good to see you jumping on. Yeah, and guys, it's not too late. Please do say hi. I love to see who's on here so I can say hi back. And, you know, as Colleen mentioned she would like to, you can still join mine and my wife's our 5-day free LinkedIn intensive day 4 tonight. The replays are available, so if you would like to, just let us know. Now, the thing is, this person reached out to me and they said, you know, hey, would love to get some feedback on podcast, our show, blah blah blah. You know, here's a link, subscribe and listen. So I came back over the top and I said, you know, hey. I also happen to be a podcaster. Are you looking for guests, or would you be open to a pod swap? And they wrote back, well, check this out for the latest episode and jump on our community Zoom or something. And I said, I'm not really sure how that answers my question, but, you know, would love to connect if you were open to it. And then I got radio silence. 3 months later, which was about 3 months ago, send me another message. Hey, you know, we got, the podcast, blah, blah, blah. You know, would love to hear your opinion, your thoughts. Can you check it out? And I came back the same way. You know, would love to hop on a call first to learn more about you and what you do and, you know, how we can support one another. Again, radio silence. Finally, last night, got another message from this person. Same thing. Rebranded the podcast, just came out. We're looking for some support. Can you like and subscribe and leave a review? And I said, I would be happy to do all the above once we hop on a call and learn more about each other. Do you have 15 minutes to get on a Zoom where we could potentially do a podcast swap, or I can feature you on a LinkedIn Live to introduce you to my audience? Response? Hop on our community Zoom. Here's the link. And I wrote back, I said, are you using some auto-generated software that's triggered by certain words? Because you haven't answered any of the questions that I asked. And again, it was radio silence. And at that point, I just I removed her as a connection. I don't want her messaging me anymore. That was the 3 strike and you're out rule. So if you're getting these disingenuine and automated messages on LinkedIn, you have every right to remove that person as a connection. And it's my suggestion to do so. So again, if you're jumping on late, please say hi and where you're coming in from. Please tag some teammates, share this video, throw some emojis. And if this is resonating, type Y or yes in the chat box. And if you're on the replay, hashtag replay. So my advice is, if you're getting these disingenuous messages on LinkedIn, you don't need to be connected to those people. It is your right within the network that you're creating on LinkedIn to get rid of the person. And selling and pitching is not the right approach. The best way to get connections and followers is to provide valuable content. It is also the real purpose of social media platforms. I could not have said it better myself. And I'm going to leave this up here for all of you to read. This is what social media is about. It's about creating that connection, providing that value-added content. Hey, Tina. Awesome. Northern New Jersey. Thank you, Jen, for coming in. So again, you don't have to be connected to the people that are just spam messaging you. Now, the number 2 big problem that people are seeing an uptick on LinkedIn, and I'll explain why. Spammy network marketing posts that are better for Facebook and Instagram. Spammy network marketing posts that are better for Facebook and Instagram. Now, why is this happening? It's happening because the MLM community, the network marketing companies, the leaders, they know that the well on Facebook and Instagram is running dry. It's clear and it's apparent. They know that people are not communicating as they once were on Facebook and Instagram. They know that people aren't reaching out to people like they once were on Facebook and Instagram. So, what does the profession teach? You know what? Let's go to another platform like LinkedIn and let's start blowing it up. Let's start blowing it up. Let's start, whatever you're posting on Facebook and Instagram, just throw it up on LinkedIn. Doesn't matter. And Jen, I commend you. That's right. You want to take it down. You don't want those spammy posts. And I know there's other people on here watching. You have made that mistake. I made that mistake years ago. And I learned from that mistake. You have to understand, LinkedIn is not Facebook. LinkedIn is not Instagram. It's LinkedIn. But what people try to do is they try to treat it like Facebook and Instagram. But why are you trying to treat a dog like a cat and vice versa? It's like trying to litter box train a dog. Or it's trying to teach a cat fetch. Now, can some dogs be litter box trained? I'm sure. Can some cats play fetch? Sure. But you get my analogy. And here's what I do. I started disassociating myself with those on LinkedIn in network marketing that were just spam posting nonstop. The before and after pictures, the product pictures. That's not what I want to see in my LinkedIn newsfeed. It's not. And I don't think any of you do either. Do any of you want to see all those network marketing posts on your LinkedIn newsfeed? No. Some of you don't even want to see it on Facebook and Instagram. And for the network marketers, you have to think about it from the other perspective. Facebook and Instagram are different than LinkedIn. If you're going to get on LinkedIn, it's a professional networking platform. I'm going to bring this back up. The best way to get connections and followers is to provide valuable content. It is also the real purpose of social media. So why would you try to spam post people? Why would you try to treat Facebook and Instagram like LinkedIn and vice versa? It's totally different. Now, if you're posting value-added content on Facebook and Instagram that is LinkedIn appropriate, that's not pitching, it's not selling, it's not spammy, by all means, repurpose and throw it up on LinkedIn. But if it's not, leave it off. If that makes sense, type a Y or yes in the chat box. Again, if you're jumping on late, please do say hi and where you're coming in from. And if you still would like to take part in our 5-day LinkedIn intensive, my wife and I, day 4 begins tonight. You just have to say, I would like to. I can send you the registration link. You can watch the replays from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and you can still be on there live with us at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. So Tina says yes. Joe says yes. Jen says yes. Awesome. Good to see everybody is resonating with this. And Mary Ellen said yes. I deleted my Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have been doing that because it becomes a little bit toxic. And we don't want toxicity in our life. And Jen, I will send you that link after so you can hop on that the last we have actually about 3 more training days. So we're doing a training tonight, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So there's plenty of time to still jump on. Ron says yes. Carol says yes. Now, so again, my advice, even if you're in network marketing, you want to start separating yourself and being that personal brand, and you see all those spammy posts on LinkedIn, disassociate from those people. If you're not in network marketing and you're on LinkedIn and you're seeing those type of posts, disassociate from those people. I do it every day. I don't want that clogging up my news feed. There is a solution for every problem. If you don't want to see it, you don't have to. Now, number 3. This is the third biggest problem that we're seeing on LinkedIn right now. And just to recap, number 1 is everyone getting these auto-generated disingenuine messages. Number 2 are the network marketing spammy posts that are best for Facebook and Instagram. And now number 3. Number 3, people that sell and pitch in their messages, in their content, and everything that they do on LinkedIn all day, every day. That's all they do. Literally. That's all they're doing. Every post, every message, it's a pitch or a sell. Opt in for this. Join this free training. Do this. I'm selling here. I'm pitching this. Join here. Sign up. And they're doing it in every single message they send their connections. They don't even care about building the relationship, the rapport, or the trust with those people. Value-added content? Could care less. I'm just going to literally post stuff that is just selling and pitching, and you know what? Hopefully, someone will fall through the cracks. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. It's never going to work. It's never going to work. If you're going to use LinkedIn the proper way, number 1, you got to message people with a very genuine and authentic intention. A very genuine and authentic intention. That's why you're messaging them. To get on the phone, to learn about each other. How can you be a power partner? How can you be a referral source? How can we support? How can we connect, collaborate, create something? Hey, Bruce, good to see you jumping on. How can we do that? Content-wise, value added, leaving people better, tangible tips, tangible takeaways, how to, list posts, things that leave people better. And Maya agrees. If you're going to message someone on LinkedIn, you don't sell or pitch. you connect. If you're going to provide content on LinkedIn, you don't sell or pitch. You provide value-added content. No one, I don't care who you are, I don't care how great you are at what you do. No one buys anything or signs up for anything from someone they don't know, someone they don't like, and someone they don't trust. If you are not building the know, like, and trust with your community on social media, especially LinkedIn, it's not going to work. Casting those lines out into the ocean and hopefully you catch something, it's never going to work. It's like throwing darts at a dartboard with your eyes closed. How are you going to hit the bullseye if you don't look? If you don't take time? If you don't practice? That's what it's all about. Spraying and praying never works. Never works. And I keep thinking, like, where did this whole thing come from? What makes people think that this is going to work? This is how I'm going to grow and scale and have a really profitable business. It doesn't. It doesn't work that way. So again, if you agree, if this is making sense, type a Y or a yes in the chat box. You can throw some emojis if this is resonating. Tag some people, share this video. And again, it is not too late to jump in on myself and my wife's 5-day LinkedIn intensive. Tonight is day 4. You could still join in. You can watch the previous 3 days. We're still training tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and we're doing a little bit of a bonus on Tuesday as well. Just type in, I would like to, and I can send you a link to join. And Jen says yes. Carol says yes. Again, think about why we're spending time on LinkedIn, to build those relationships, to build the trust, to build the rapport. So again, the 3 things that people do on LinkedIn that are really hurting their businesses: the disingenuous messages that are auto-generated, the spammy network marketing posts that are best for Facebook and Instagram, and the people that pitch and sell every day, all day in their content and their messages. It's just not going to work. Now, again, the solution for all of this, remember, you don't have to be connected to these people if you do not want to be. Remove them as a connection. I've been cleaning up my LinkedIn newsfeed and my LinkedIn connections for the last 6 months. If someone just pitches and sells me all the time, I remove them. If I don't like their content because it's not value added, it's actually spammy and bait posty, I remove them. Plain and simple. You don't have to be connected to those people. Remember, you want to build a quality network, not a quantity network. So as always, I hope everyone found value from this content. Remember, let's keep the LinkedIn community clean. Let's keep it abundant. Let's keep it amazing and not turn it into what Facebook and Instagram, which is just a spray and pray and hoping to get people into our businesses. Let's build those relationships. Let's create that human connection. So everyone, thank you again for joining. If you're on the replay, #replay. It's still not too late to join our 5-day intensive. And Jen, I will send that over to you. So please, everyone, have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. Grateful for each and every one of you. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye, everyone.